So they tell me I get to ride with James Webb,
Yes.
master driver. So what does a typical day look like in bulk waste pickup? What time does your shift usually start?
So our shift starts at 6:30 a.m. And our drivers will get everything ready to go, get their trucks inspected, and usually are out the door by about 7 o'clock in the morning and on their way up to the cleanup areas.
I know, I've seen you in my neighborhood starting out great at 7:05 and then driving around the city, and they're already out at your posts, and most people are just waking up, having their first start of the day because they're already at it.
We try to, knock out operations just as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And as safe as possible, of course.
You hear from a lot of our residents who say, when you get hit my neighborhood in the sweet spot, it's either too early or too late. But when you look at the landscape of our city, the east side neighborhoods are the ones that are going to be the earliest snowed on. And so that's where we start in the fall before the snows come, and then kind of reverse cycle in the spring, right?
Correct. Yeah, we'll always start on the east bench in the fall, and we'll be down in the flats in the early spring.
The Wildflower Park today.
Yeah, we're right in the neighborhood of Wildflower.
It's just so satisfying to see the big piles of debris cleared up. And especially in these neighborhoods where the landscaping is 40, 50 years old, this is such an important service. It helps everybody maintain their properties, keeps the neighborhoods looking beautiful and maintained. People really appreciate it.
Yes, that's definitely one of the resident favorites.
Yeah, biggest advantages,
Yeah, this is definitely a nice service.
Yeah, it's one of the things that defines Sandy standards. It's important to keep it. Well, speaking of the piles, we have new rules about what you can and cannot include, and that's been, 4 years now. I think people are getting with the program.
They are. I've been really impressed. A lot of people are starting to follow those ordinances. One of the biggest things is trying to keep that pile away from the curb. The 2 feet, keep it out of the gutters, keep our storm drains clear and clean. They're doing a great job. I've seen a vast improvement over the last 2 cleanups.
Yeah. Wow, that's a nice, neat pile. Oof. Meticulous.
Those are the piles we like.
Yeah. I like all the coordination between the transfer station, Public Works, the county household hazardous waste. It's a destination for our waste management.
I think with the transfer station so close too, it's helped reduce our carbon footprint on, as far as vehicle usage and the amount of vehicles we need to haul off our bulk waste.
Here we are at 2:15, so it took 11 minutes to get from Waterford to the transfer station.
Previously, we've been cycling at about an hour and a half. Get into afternoon hours, it could take up to 2 hours to go out to the Trans-Jordan landfill. So, yeah, it's been wonderful to have the Trans-Jordan transfer station fire up, get going, and it's really helped us out.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Woo, we did it, James. There's a lot of services our city provides the residents, and I can't think of anything that people agree on more. Everything from our residents, the employees, city leadership, council, administration, the mayor. We are committed to keeping bulk waste going in Sandy. And now with these new environmental rules, we can do it in a much more sustainable way. And I was happy to hear from our conversation about how people have embraced the new rules. And while there's always a learning curve, anytime you make a change, you as a driver are seeing much greater compliance on the pile size and the pile placement of all the rules. What do you think is the most important for people to remember?
Just remember to keep the bulk waste piles, 2 feet out from the curb, gutter pan. We just don't want that debris going down into our storm drains. It's very important that we keep our storm drains clear, keep the material out of there. The organics really kill off the oxygen in water and kills off the fish, and our wildlife.
Yeah.
So, let's keep our water clean. And
we all live downstream. It goes straight to the storm drains to the Jordan River. A lot of people think that our storm water is processed. It's not. Whatever goes down our storm drain goes to the Jordan River, which ends up in the Great Salt Lake. So we in Sandy are committed to doing our part for the health of the Great Salt Lake, and this is an important way for all of our residents to get behind that effort. And James, thank you so much for taking me on the ride along. They tell me next time I get to drive, though.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm not scared.
All right. Thanks so much.